Hello my friends, I am again here with very important video as I committed, and I am going to include lot of important things like how to read the candle rejections, understand the buyers and sellers pressures. I'll talk about indicator, support and resistance. I'll show you some live trading along with trading history and also show you what will be the next video topic. Therefore the video will be little longer than usual, so I would request you to please watch complete video without skip. I believe this video is going to be very helpful for you. Here is a chart I bring for you to make you understand some levels and rejections. As you can see, I have drawn two levels, resistance levels and support levels. Support made near to the round numbers, and I have drawn few candles too. So what does it mean by these rejections? We know it's a buyer's levels. Every time market hit these levels, you can see buyer's entry, and it's not a trendy market. It's kind of sideways market, you can see. So from here we can see buyer's entry, but buyers are gradually becoming weaker. Strong buyers, little weaker, more weaker. But you can see candle reach these levels at the seller's level. So as soon as candle reach these levels, we can see seller's entry. So this rejections means the candle still has some buyer's pressure, but if the candle close here, then there can be a seller's candle because sellers are here. We can see rejections from sellers from this level. So after this candle, we can go with buyers because it's a buyer's entry. The rejection showing the buyer's entry, not seller's entry. So here we have a green candle opening price. As at the end we have seen seller's entry. So due to this sellers, we can see sellers push the market and made a new low here. After that we can see candle move toward to off and close here. Though there is still gap, but if you observe now these two rejections, one rejection, two rejections. Sellers entry, again sellers push the market and unable to made a new high, though it's a momentum now because four candles already, and candle close here. So they are unable to made a new high, and it's a sideways market, made a new low instead of new high. So after these rejections we can go with sellers because these rejections and this rejection, if you combine these two rejections, it means sellers are in the market. But as it's a momentum still, so you can wait for little marginal safety as candle close near to this level. So candle should push this market at least for few seconds because of these buyers. So as soon as candle push this market little above, and if you find some sellers entry, then you can go with sellers. What does it mean by this rejection? This rejections meaning, as it's a sideways market, it's a level, here we can see levels, but this time market goes little down. You can see here there is no down, it's exactly at the levels, but here we can see market made little low here and here too. So you need to observe each and everything. So obviously, as the previous resistance didn't touch this levels equally, closing point if you consider, so here also it didn't touch this levels and market started to go down, and this is a rejections by this buyers when as soon as hit this levels like this. So after this candle we can go with sellers as we have placed here higher option. So we have on this trade. Again there is a rejection, but on the left side there is no levels to go with buyers. So this is a rejection, but candle got reject from this level. It means buyers are here, not here, and from here we can see sellers entry only. So after this candle also we can go with sellers at least to this level. After that may we decide on next candle, but uh, this candle and this candle we can go with sellers very confidently. These candles and these candles are almost same, but this candle and these candles are not same. It's a different candle. If you check, there is a new low, but there is no new high. Okay, and candle got reject from this level. So let me show you another chart here. Here is a chart I have drawn only on levels. I bring different kind of chart to make you understand completely what is buyer's pressures and what is seller's pressures. So from here we can see strong buyer's entry. It's a levels, group levels. This is a strong rejection. So what does it mean by this strong rejection? Is this buyer's entry or seller's entry? This is a seller's entry as well as buyer's entry too, because first candle moved to this level, then it got rejected. But from where it got rejected? From this level. So buyers are here. As buyers are here, so next candle we can expect a seller's entry too. And we have on this trade again strong rejection. So these rejections also telling us seller's entry. So there is little new high but new low too, and still candle is at the level. So from here we can see rejection. So candle, next candle or after that candle should be closer to this level or maybe this level. So before reaching this level we should not go with buyers. Here is another chart. You can see it's a downtrend market. I have drawn two levels, support 1, support 2. Most of we know as soon as market hit any support levels we can go with buyers, and hit the resistance levels we can go with sellers, but not for all the time, because support and resistance create for breaking the level. We know it's a strong buyer's entry, as from here we can see 4 buyers candle. So normally we should expect buyer's entry from this level when market reach this levels. And if you observe strong sellers, then uh, sellers become weaker, sellers become more weaker. So in this situation sometimes we can expect buyer's entry, but this is not a reversal candle. You should know what is reversal candle, and trend is downtrend, so anytime level can be break, as there is a buyers levels, but we can't see buyers activity at this level. So in this situation we should not go with buyers, or we should not go with sellers too, because it's a confusion candle, this candle. But after this candle we can confidently go with sellers, because sellers weaker, more weaker, but there is no buyers activity. So sellers will take advantage as it's a strong momentum. What does it mean by this rejection? As this is a downtrend market, buyers started, then sellers entry, buyers tried, but sellers entry up to this level and rejection. So normally after that we can expect sellers entry at least to this level. So in this situation we should go with sellers, though if you placed here lower option you will face loss for this candle, but this is not all the time. Maybe 10 to 15% you will face this kind of situation, but at least 80% you will win your trade after this situation. So this rejection does not mean that it's a buyer's pressure. It's a seller's pressure up to this level. But if next candle close here at this level with rejections little, but not new low, then we can go with buyers for at least for 1 minute. But all the time at this situation, in this situation, all the time try to take trade little lower. So here is on chart, it's a strong downtrend. You can see I have drawn the level, the trend. So as it's a downtrend, this is a rejection by the sellers, then sellers entry up to this level. So after that situation, we can go with sellers as still there is gap and new low. So we can go with sellers again because it's a downtrend. Then this is not a reversal candle, so again we can go with sellers. This candle buyers was tried, but at the end we can see sellers entry. So still it's not a reversal candle, but the candle after this candle we can expect sometime buyers entry if there is, if left side has a strong level. Otherwise we should go with sellers only. Does not matter how strong the rejection is. This rejections means buyers are trying, but it failed because of this downtrend market. Again, we can see there is new high, there is new low, but closing point is at the level. So I think the left side has some price actions, so we can see price actions here too. But as this is a downtrend market and now the momentum is quite stronger, so after that situation also we may go with sellers, or if you want you can skip after this candle, but after this candle you can go with sellers. Why after this candle you can skip? Because it's a new high, strong rejection, because buyers tried, failed, again tried and made a new high, failed, but that closing point is exactly at the previous candle, but there is little new low too. So it's a confusion, but if left side has a strong level, then you can go with buyers confidently, even uh, there is a strong momentum. Let me show you another chart. This is also downtrend market. You can see it's a trend. So in this downtrend, this is not a buyer's entry, but if the left side has a level, then we can consider it's a buyer's entry. Now it's not a buyer's entry because it's a momentum. So after this scenario, if you don't have confidence, then skip trade, otherwise go with sellers. And again you can go with sellers, though there is no new low. You can see I have drawn, there is no new low, but now momentum is more strong. After this rejections, it's a reversal candle, but market didn't reverse, so market will not reverse in this candle too if there is no level. But if the left side has level here, something like this, then you may go with buyers, or better to skip because it's a momentum. Don't go against momentum in any condition, you will lose your trade. What does it mean by these rejections? Though market is making new low every time, you can see new low, new low, but if you check this candle, this is red, green, red, green, red, green, red, so we can expect green. Why? Because though this is a new low, but closing point is still at the level. So after this scenario, we can go with buyers, as it's a red green formation and a strong rejection. Now there is no strong momentum because this. it's a sideways market you can consider. Let me show you another chart here. This is a downtrend true, and it's a level. You can see buyers entry, two buyers. So after this, if it's a sideways market, then we can expect a buyer's entry again here. Sorry, again here we can expect a buyer's entry if it's a sideways. As it's a downtrend, so we can consider it's a seller's entry, selling pressure. So market will fill this gap. Now you can see the level has been broken strongly. It's a previous levels, buyer's entry levels. It has been broken and made a new low. So after this candle we can go with sellers again, and after this candle also we can go with sellers. Why? Because it's a downtrend, there is new low and there is no buyers activities, and this level has been broken now, and as I showed you the previous chart, there is no strong buyers activities like something strong rejections, something like this. Okay, if there is strong rejections or strong buyers entry in previous earning candle, then you can expect buyers entry after this scenario. As there is no strong buyers activities, so you should not expect buyers entry. So you need to observe each and everything. Here is a chart. You can see it's a downtrend too, and it's the levels now. Sellers entry. Why? Because it's a downtrend. Buyers are here. Buyers not here. Buyers are here. Because from here buyer started. So and there is no new high. Rather than we can see new low. Closing point also little lower. So after that we can expect sellers entry. Again we can expect sellers entry. Actually weeks is nothing, but it will help you to take trading decisions. Okay. See, closing point is lower than this, again lower than this. Okay, there is no buyers activities, but now we can think of it because candle close almost at the level. But if you take now left side, it's a momentum, strong momentum now. So and sellers gradually becoming stronger. You can see small sellers, little bigger, again bigger, and now it's strong sellers. So after this scenario, we can expect this kind of candle like doji or something like small green candle too, but mostly it will red because it's a momentum now and there is small gap, so market will fill this gap mostly. But now it's a reversal candle close exactly at the levels, then we have seen buyers activities. So after this candle we can go with buyers confidently as it's a level. After a strong sellers we can see buyers activities and it's a reversal, so we can expect buyers entry. What does it mean by this rejection? I hope you understand what does it meaning by this rejection, as this is a seller's entry, candle got reject from sellers from here, and it's a like two green, so after that we can expect a green, and here it is. So here is another chart, and it's a last chart. I have draw a level here, sellers entry levels, and it's a sideways market. You can see strong sellers, but sellers you can see strong sellers, weak sellers, again weak sellers, and there is no new low. Candle close exactly at the round number, as it's a sideways market. So after this scenario we can go with buyers. After this candle we can go with buyers because it's a reversal candle close at the round number, and sellers becoming weaker gradually, market is trying to take u-turn. So what it means by this candle? Again, green, red, green, red, green, red. So normally it should be green, and as candle got reject from this level, so sellers are here, buyers will enter definitely. But if it's a downtrend, then we don't know, maybe sellers can enter something like this. So I hope you understand how to read the candle rejections, how to understand the buyers pressures or sellers pressures, when you should go with buyers, when you should go with sellers, each and everything. So if you observe this chart, who is powerful after these two rejections? Buyers or sellers? Who made these rejections? This is buying pressure or selling pressure? A lot of traders will think it's a selling pressure because it's a downtrend market and a strong rejection by the seller. So next candle is going to be a red candle, but it's strong because it's a levels. You can see this level has been respected by this market, and as soon as reach this levels, we can see seller's entry. But from here we can see buyer's entry. Again, we have seen buyer's entry, but sellers are here. So after closing this candle, if candle close here, then we can expect buyer's entry. So I will go with buyers with full amount. So, and in this situation, don't try to take marginal safety trade because most of the time that candle will uh, made green candle directly, and you will see suddenly buyer's entry. But don't jump into trading unless you have proper knowledge, because trading is very risky. Everyone are not making money from here, so you need to understand the reality. A lot of traders are trading like beside of them someone is making money, so they want to make, but without proper knowledge you will be not able to make money. So try to understand the reality. Here, who is powerful? Tell me. So there is no lot of candles, but we have at least 10 candles according to this market movement. So candle getting rejection from this level, you can see, but buyers enter from here, and from here we can see sellers are trying to make red candle, and from here we have seen buyers entry. So after this candle, we can expect seller's candle only up to this levels, or it may break because this is a red candle, this is a green candle, it has been break. So sometimes the level will break, or at least it will close at this level. So I will try to go with sellers here. Okay, little latency, but I don't think that candle will close above my entry point, but it's always good to place trade at the opening price. Sometimes due to latency you may get some loss. As you can see, level has been broken. Okay, if you observe this market, we have a strong levels. From here you can see seller's entry, seller's entry. But if you observe whole market, market is trying to take U-turn here, and every time resist levels there are sellers entry, but unable to make strong candle, something like this. It means sellers are not enough strong here, so I think I should go with buyers. Okay, sellers entry, but I don't think this candle will close red because of this market movement. As you can see, after rejections, still we have buyer's entry. After this rejection, still we don't have strong sellers like previous I have showed you, and again we can see buyer's entry, though there is no crossing level yet, but I think this candle also will reject by the buyers as market movement is quite uptrend now. Minor trend is up, and every time sellers entry from here but unable to make like strong candle, something like this. So it's not good to go with sellers in this situation. I will go with buyers if I have good price, but I need some confirmation. If I have confirmation, then I will go with buyers. Okay, I'm looking for some confirmation. Okay, I'm going with buyers because uh, even if the candle close red, then the candle should not close below than this level. But I'm expecting this candle will reject by the buyers as this all the rejections didn't work. So let's see. Still we have 10 seconds. Okay, finally buyers win. Okay, so here is the history of my trading. You can see I have used $50 every trade, but here 85, then on 38 there is two trade. I have won both the trade, then 52, 53, 56, 61. Then I have lost this 72. Here I have placed double trade. One is losing and another one is winning trade. My first trade was okay, but I placed another trade which has been lost, and it's a last trade. It's a winning trade too. I'm going to make a withdraw so that you will understand how to withdraw funds from IQ options. Here you need to put your email ID and the amount you want to withdraw. Then click here. I have sent the request already. You can see. So it's showing in progress and fund already sent. Account history, you can see they already reduced the amount from here. So I hope you understand how to make a withdraw. I have seen a lot of traders using too many indicators. Like they are using 5 to 10 indicators because they are more concerned about indicator than the candlestick. I don't understand using the indicator how they take trading decisions. To be honest, if you understand about candlestick psychology, I believe you will not look back any indicator again. A lot of traders has confusion regarding support and resistance. Therefore, I made a video with details about support and resistance. I'm going to give some important video link in the video description. Go to the link and watch. You will learn something that you are really looking for. I believe if you watch, you will have no question about it. I would say support and resistance is nothing, but the psychology is the thing you can follow, because support and resistance creating for break. But before break the support and resistance, market mostly will give you some clue. So the things is the same. If you know the pure candlestick psychology, then you will understand when market is going to break the support and resistance, or when the market is going to respect the support and resistance. I have seen some traders draw the support and resistance very clearly, even more than I do. They are master about drawing support and resistance. So when market comes to the level, they place trade without knowing anything behind that trade. They are very much confident about the drawing. They want to push back the market themselves. Like market is committed with them, it will reverse this time. But at the end, market don't follow the commitment with traders. Is it? I don't think so. You lose the trade because you don't know the market is going to break the level this time. So learn how to read the candlestick. The last thing is nothing will work properly, but the candlestick psychology will work all the times. So try to understand the reality. Do not go for trading unless you verified your result. Do not go for trading because you hear someone is making money from the market. Trading is not for everyone. Anyway, I think all of you feeling boring because of too much talking. But believe me, I'm talking only for helping people to understand the reality. Okay, what do you think about this market? This is a buyer's entry level, so you know already. From here we can see strong buyers, again buyers, though this time market didn't reach these levels, even not these levels completely, just touch these levels and it got reject. But if you analyze this candle, we have strong sellers entry, sellers become weaker and buyers are waiting here. This candle has buyers entry, candle close at the levels, so there is little new low, but I think it will not work as we have similar candle here. So after this candle mostly we can expect buyers entry. Let's see, I will try to go with buyers here. Okay, I'm going to place higher option here, and this is the trade I made after just withdraw the money, as I have showed you the video. Okay, let's see. I hope I will win this trade, and I'm expecting this candle will copy this candle. You can see after this trade I have made a withdraw, and after withdraw this is my first trade. Okay, it's a winning trade. Now I'm going to show you some candles that I will discuss about it on next video. Here is one candle. So what will be the next candle after this candle? Here is another one. So after combine these two candles, what will be the next candle? Then this is another one. After combine these two candles, what will be the next one? Then here is another one, and this is another one. Here also two candles. So what will be the next candle? Then after combine these three, what will be the next candle? Then this is two candles again three candles, and this is the last. So this all the candles I will be discuss in next video. I hope you enjoy the video. If you think the video is going to help you, then please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and write me about your thoughts, because I did all the comments from the subscribers and I made next video according to their expectations. So if you need something apart from this, don't forget to write me in the comments box below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay safe.